Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing another Lenormand reading. Getting some prosperity dust on the table. And let's see what we've got today. What does Lenormand have to tell us? Bouquet, number 9. Whip, number 11. Book, 26. Lily, 30. I'm supposed to get one more. Hang on. At least one more. Man, 28. Alrighty then. Let's see. I may pick more, but let's start with this. Of course, I have to, I already said, I have to look in my book because I am learning Lenormand, and it is a different system. Okay, so bouquet, we have beauty, delightful, grace, joy, recovery from illness, flowers, a gift, happiness. Looks good so far. And then the whip, we have sex, arguments, sports, physical activities, repetitive, abusive, repetitive, codependent relationships, and violent. Okay. It's interesting because what I'm using as a reference says both keywords and then meaning. And sometimes the keywords line up with the meaning, and sometimes it's a little different, like with the whip. Okay, let's keep going. So, yeah. Book. Book is hidden, esoteric, provides learning and knowledge, education, knowledge, books, records. Okay. And then we have the lily. Older person, wise person, peace, mature, wise, peaceful, serene, harmonious. And man, male. The keyword is male, meaning is male. Okay. Okay, so there's something really beautiful here. I'm like, okay, what? Wait, what is that? What is that meaning again? 20. Okay, so the book. Learning and knowledge, something that's hidden. It's like there's something beautiful here that brings a lot of happiness, delight. And with this whip, it's like, well, sandwiched between bouquet and book, which is like beautiful happiness, joy, and knowledge, learning. This could be a relationship. a romantic relationship, either you identify as male or you are interacting with a male. Now, it could be, makes me think of like 50 Shades of Grey, where there's like learning about, going into the darker parts of physical enjoyment with another in a safe way. But it also could be where it looks really beautiful on the surface and then behind closed doors there's abuse, something like this. But that's the thing with the lily. Where'd the lily go? The lily, mature, wise, peaceful, serene, harmonious. All the cards are positive except for this, which indicate that the whip, I think, is fairly neutral. I think there are a lot of it speaks to physical activity, potentially in the bedroom. But it's fun. It brings a lot of joy and happiness. Whoever this man is older and wiser, knows a thing or two, knows how to create a safe space, knows the importance of setting up a safe word or creating a safe word. There's a lot of harmony and joy, and there's some fun here. And this could be like enjoying physical activities out and about in the world, and just, going for bike rides or walks in nature or working out together, something like this. And it doesn't even have to be together with somebody. This could be like if you identify as the male, you're just feeling really good because you're getting out there, you're enjoying your outside activities, or maybe they're indoor activities, physical activities, whatever. It's like moving your body, and you're learning about how to get in shape. Doing the right thing, like, with this maturity, wise, peaceful. It's like knowing what you need to do to keep yourself in a state of joy and happiness, maintaining that energy, that state of mind. It feels very healthy and happy. Let's just get a few more. We've got child, 13. Child can be a new beginning, a new project, can be an actual child, pregnancy, immature, little, small, innocent, irresponsible. I don't think that's necessarily true, because unless we're dealing with two people here, one is very wise and one is rather immature. Cross, 36. Grief, pain, illness, burdens, responsibility. Suffering, sacrifice, religious, responsible, burdensome. Should have stopped at the male. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like this feels like life. Life tends to be a mixed bag. There's some really good stuff, and there's some stuff, we don't necessarily like it, but we learn something from it. So in the end, it's all good anyway. But there's something here, there's an immature person, there's some kind of burden, some kind of pain that comes along. maybe there's an, this older, wiser person is plagued by something, could be illness, something, working on creating, like, I was going to say physical harmony. Like, yeah, like getting in shape and feeling good. And there's something possibly, you or someone is trying something new. Like, okay, I'm going to get in shape. And so I'm going to try CrossFit. And then there's like some kind of, like, it messes you up because this actually happened to someone I know, where, it was a little too much. And they ended up like, hurting themselves. So, there's some kind of suffering because of a child. Or there's some kind of new responsibility regarding a new beginning. A responsibility that, like takes time to manage, to get a grasp on. All right. Keep going with the story. Bear. 15. Investments, health issues. Yeah, see, we have health issues here with this bear and this cross. But it, guardian, cash flow, government, boss, powerful, protective, controlling, overbearing, possessive. There's a powerful influence could be affecting the child. The child could be the one who is, it could be an actual child who's dealing with some kind of illness or some kind of difficulty. Going through some kind of grief. It's almost like it could be where, say, someone has a child who is suffering somehow, going through some kind of grief, and is acting as a safe haven for the child, or for someone who is very childlike. It can also be where, as there's this new beginning and there's some kind of loss, or it's a burden somehow, and this male, by the way, like, it doesn't matter, whatever, is protecting. The male is protecting the new beginning or the child somehow. Just want to keep going. And then what? Key 33. Life purpose, spirituality, solution, the answer. Yes card. Solution, answer, spiritual, breakthrough. There's a breakthrough here. There's a breakthrough because of this protective energy. There have been health issues. A breakthrough in health issues. There's a breakthrough in some kind of loss or grieving. Some kind of suffering, overcoming suffering. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here because it feels complete. It feels like there's things are kind of going along. Could have been a little bit of issues, but mostly like things look really good. somebody is very mature here, and then there's the immature one, or it could speak to a new beginning. It's going to be different for different people. There's so many different ways to read this, but there's definitely overcoming some kind of struggle, some kind of grief, through this kind of protective energy, holding the space, helping someone to overcome a loss or to overcome an illness. And it comes back to this like happy energy again, a breakthrough. And there's a spiritual growth here as well. There's could even be like a spiritual the only word that's coming to mind is aha, like an aha moment, like a spiritual awakening, I guess. There's a solution here. So, well, good. Okay. I hope this made sense to you in some way. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.